Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. It was just a day after Easter and everything. I hope you got fat as a tick on a bloodhound. I know that I did. I took a trip, went and saw my mom, had a conversation that went woo like that and everything like that. I'm going to tell you about that. But we did have a good time and everything, so pay attention with that. And then I got this Jump Trailer Hustle mug. Check that out. Is that cool or what? Those are available on the Hustle Nation store. There's a link in the description with that, and also on the first comment in the comment section. So take a look at those and everything, and I'll get down to it having to do with this conversation with my mom. It wasn't bad or anything like that. It was just, every now and then she kind of gets a little bit out there and everything like that. We got to bring her back and everything. I don't know if you all have parents that are like that and whatnot, but I think you'll be able to relate to this. So my mom has a friend. She's telling me about her, and you got to understand that my mom has no family in North Carolina where she lives at. She is up there by herself. The way they found it is when my father was alive, they bought a second home up there because the weather was much more conducive for him with his heart problems that he was having and whatnot. A lot less humidity than here in Pensacola. So they ended up moving up there. They found this nice little country church and became a part of it. Really enjoyed going up there, and eventually they just got to a point where they lived up there permanently. So then they get rooted in this area and whatnot, find out it's great. I'm telling you, it's absolutely gorgeous up there. Some of the best roads in the world to ride motorcycles on. It's kind of like Key West, but in the mountains. Everybody's laid back. You're not out in public hearing the F-bomb dropped all over the place and everything. People wave to you and whatnot. So it's a really great place. And I can't wait to start spending some summers up there during retirement. So back to this friend of my mom's. She is really pumped up about her and everything, and her friend has some situations and she wants to help her with them. And I'm like, okay, let's hear about it. So mom goes on and tells me about that this friend, her husband, while he was alive, they had a career having something to do with working overseas in like the merchant marines. And I don't know if he was a merchant marine or if he just worked for companies that worked with the merchant marines, but he did something, okay? Now, personally, and you all probably as well, have heard that anybody that worked overseas, people go overseas and start just sweeping the floor, they're making $150 a year. And it's like within 2 years, complete idiots are making $250,000, okay? And so my mom keeps telling me about this person doesn't have any money, and they get some kind of real small check once a month, and they're just in a bad situation all the way around. So then my mom's got this idea that she's going to buy a place and they're going to become roommates. And I said, bad idea. Well, why do you say that? I said, because you're going to end up with somebody that you can't get rid of. And she's like, why do you say that? I said, this person has no money to go anywhere. And she was like, well, okay, I kind of see that. She said, she's got a house that, she can sell and make some money off of and everything like that. And she said, it has an air conditioner that needs to be replaced, but she can't afford to replace it. I said, okay. And then she said, she got her stimulus check and she has spent it. And I was like, okay. And then she's got some kind of gig where she works part-time for a friend of hers. It's got like a bakery / restaurant type of thing, and only a couple hours a day and everything. And I said, Mom, you need to understand something. That person is making a conscious decision concerning their finances. Well, what do you mean? And you all probably have run into this problem as well. I said, you are more concerned about her financial situation than she is. She is not willing to make some changes that need to occur, and she's able to make those changes. See, that's a big thing to pay attention to, is when people are capable to make those changes, but they choose not to. So I told my mom, I said, look, I said, this lady doesn't have a money problem, she's got a money management problem. I said, I understand you really want to help her out, and that's a wonderful thing. However, you want to help her more than she wants to help herself. That's where the problem lies. I said, if you give her $20,000, it's not going to change her life. I said, the thing about it is that she's going to go and sell this house, get the equity that's left in it and everything. Of course, they bought this house, okay? And then Mom tells me that her and her husband, he's now deceased, went and put $30,000 on credit cards into the house, okay? And again, I asked my mom, I said, how is it that they did these? Because the lady also has some type of prominent type of job, okay? And so they did all these things, and it's like, how is it that there's no money left over? You know, there's no pension, no retirement, you know, anything of that nature. And she was like, well, I really don't know. And I said, well, couple things. I know people that will tell you that they are poor, that they're dirt poor. They can't afford to pay anything, because when you say that around enough people, most of the time somebody volunteers, as long as it's not a huge expense, okay? The other thing is that some people want you to feel sorry for them and for you to believe that they are in a bad situation, all right? They thrive off of that stuff, and if they were to tell the truth, then that gives them no fuel for that fire. The other thing is that you never know what somebody's got going into the bank unless you see those monthly statements. And I told my mom, I said, you know, it's not a good idea for you to get tied up with somebody that doesn't have the ways and means to be able to move on if that's what is needed. And I wrap all of this up in the sense that you probably have known somebody real close to this or like this, and this lady's options are extremely limited. There's only a few of them that she gets to enjoy every day because of what we think is poor financial habits. Okay? The thing about it is that in the years that she is supposed to be really enjoying life, she's not. Money is a constant struggle for her. It's a constant topic that she is on virtually every day. And unfortunately, if some changes had been made early on, you know, things would be a whole lot different. They weren't, okay? My whole thing about getting these financial, as Gerald Peters says, financial buckets in order, okay, is one, anybody can do it, okay? You, me, anybody. If I can do it, anybody can do it, I assure you of that. Number two, it's not that bad, okay? I will say this, it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to be easy. It's extremely simple. It's very simple to put money away and not touch it and get it to grow, okay? That's extremely simple. Is it easy? No. You're always going to have something that is going to catch your attention. New hunting rifle, new purse, new set of shoes, new supercharger for the car, set of mag wheels. I don't care what it is, okay? You will always have something come up to take and divert your focus from becoming financially independent, right? Here's the thing though, is that I'm not telling you that you have to put everything away and not enjoy anything, okay? I'm just saying put a large chunk away, invest it, do something different, start buying some assets that will actually put money in your pocket instead of take money out of your pocket, okay? Everybody wants to have a good time. Everybody wants a big RV sitting in the driveway. We want a pontoon boat. We want a couple Harleys sitting in the garage. We want this, we want that, okay? That can all be possible, okay? I'm going to closing tomorrow on 2 rental properties, okay? I have a goal in mind, is a specific number that I want to get to as far as my portfolio goes, and then I'm hanging it up, man. I am retired. And it might happen before then as well, in the sense that if I don't get to that number within the next 5 years, I'm still going retired, okay? But here's the thing is that I've really been wanting a diesel truck. I need one having to do with the dump trailer business, but I needed another source of income to make that truck payment because I don't want to be taking that payment out of my pocket, okay? So, get these 2 houses under my belt. There's one of them needs repairs, get it repaired, get it rented, boom. There's my truck payment. Those 2 houses will make my truck payment for me, okay? Just a little shift in our focus with our mindset, and man, it's not that difficult. And you're not gonna be waking up every morning. I mean, you know, it's gonna really suck, you know, at 65, 70 years old, waking up and saying, no, I can't go see the grandkids because I don't have the money. No, I can't do this, but man, I sure had a great time in my 30s and everything. I wonder what it would have been like if I just put $100 a month away and everything. Like, oh yeah, an extra $500,000 at retirement. Yeah, I could do something with that. That'd be awful nice and everything. Choice is yours, my friend. It's Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. Hope you have a wonderful day. Check out those mugs. If you need me, send me an email. It's in the description and also the first comment. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed, be productive, be profitable, and who's got your money?